Karen, how much over do you think you're going to go then, over the 100,000?
Realistically, wouldn't like to go any more than £20,000, I would say, over budget. I mean, and that's everything finished. Realistically, we're probably looking at a small loan or a small mortgage to cover that amount, I would say.
This is a real blow. They wanted to be mortgage-free because of the uncertain future due to Alistair's health.
So it is going to be about borrowing and spending money you don't necessarily have. So it feels like Piers and I have got some help to give you in terms of ideas to finish cheaply and efficiently and beautifully.
To get to the finish line now is going to be tight with it, certainly for budget. So any ideas that we feel that could be used, we're absolutely up for using them. So,
With money rapidly running out and planning decisions pending, the build is losing momentum. I need to remind them of what they could achieve if they can just keep going. I've brought them to County Kildare in the Republic of Ireland to see a house that I hope will give them the push they need to finish their build.
So here we are.
Looks fantastic. Looks like it's dropped in from outer space.
This is the Sea House, designed by Stephen Connolly, Alan Connolly and Gráinne Daly. This is a contemporary interpretation of an Irish bungalow.
I know you're a fan of slate.
The slate is the exact slate that we have got, actually.
I think it's quite interesting how the architect here has brought that colour down to the walls as well, this charcoal grey wall.
It actually worked very well there.
This is an impressive exterior, but it's the inside space that I think they'll really appreciate. This fabulous open-plan kitchen dining space is the heart of this contemporary home.
So hopefully you can see why I wanted to bring you here, guys. I mean, this is a really beautiful space.
With its vaulted ceiling and windows on 3 aspects, this room is strikingly similar to Alistair and Karen's plans.
One of the things I think is really successful here is this lighting scheme, a mix of indirect and direct light.
It's beautiful. I love the high ceilings and the skylight. That's brilliant.
I can see how effective it is here. Just a very simple bulb, no lampshades, and it really, really works across this space.
And definitely not expensive either.
These are standard off-the-peg pendant fittings, which you can buy from around £10. The flexibility to hang them at different lengths makes these ideal for very high ceilings.
The island here, is this sort of how you imagine yours
Yeah,
to be?
it's very similar to something we have planned.
Kitchen islands are really popular, but you have to think carefully about positioning.
There's quite a gap
Yeah,
between
it's
the
quite
island
a
and the kitchen, and that really works well. It allows through passage of people crossing. We could actually move ours across to make the bigger gap.
This layout was designed with socialising in mind, so the 1.6 metre gap leaves plenty of circulation space. Whatever size your kitchen is, the main thing to factor in is enough clearance for opening doors. Using mirrored glass as a splashback cleverly reflects light back into a room. It's quick to install and easier to clean than tiling, but you have to use toughened glass.
So one of the things I think we all notice right away is this beautiful table. It's just fantastic, isn't it?
It's super.
It's a
Very simple design to it.
Super minimal, and it fits
Yeah.
the space beautifully, and it's the same timber as the windows. And what's wonderful about it is that it was designed by the architect for the space, made by a joiner in Ireland here, for €1,000. For me, that would be a great addition to an interior anywhere, especially in a house like yours.
Just one piece of bespoke furniture can totally transform a room. This is a modern interpretation of a classic farmhouse table found in homes throughout rural Ireland. Alistair and Karen should look for ways to introduce details like this into their home.